Well, hello everyone, Spencer here, also known as ScreenSpeak, and I thought today I'd take the time to make another podcast episode just by myself here, just sitting down. So, with that said, today's another episode of Behind the Screen. So without further ado, let's discuss. So guys, thanks for tuning in today to watch this. This is just I hope it makes it on the channel. If you're watching this, thank you so much. But again, I'm here today. So let's just, before we get actually into the main topics. Oh boy, we have main topics today, don't we? This is fun. I haven't done like a podcast just rambling my thoughts off, but before I sat down to do this, if you guys really want me to just go into a, monologue, or a, oh my god, what do you call that? A plot for plot, beat by beat, like update. You want me? I'm gonna give you an update. So before this, I just made my ranking of my top 10. My ranking of the 6 MCU Phase 5 movies. So I don't know when you're going to see it. You probably have seen that already on the channel, and I think this video is coming after that. So this episode's dropping after that. I'm about to. I plan to make a post. I haven't talked about my semester at BG yet. This could be that video. I really don't want to because there's other things I was going to talk about, which would be a long discussion. But based off of the title, I think that I haven't talked about this semester of BG yet, the last semester. So pretty much, I'll just give you a brief explanation here. Why not? I finished my classes. I really didn't do anything terribly different. I am back on Instagram, by the way. If you did not know that, I am back on Instagram. So big news. I did make that video already. I did make a video saying I'm back on Instagram, but I'm back on Instagram. So that changed this semester. I did like a little leadership thing, got like a certificate about leadership. So I feel like I've grown a little bit this last semester. I lost some friends, but I gained a friend back that's in my major, and we hit it off, or not hit it off, but we got our connections back, and I'm just thrilled to say, and I met him and his new girlfriend, and I'm just super happy for my life right now to where I'm at. Like after, I'm a little bit frustrated because I need a co-op for like an internship job for this summer to in order to graduate from my classes in my major, and my parents and I are working on that, so that's nothing too tremendous like bad or anything. It's just we're working that out, but the semester, I know who my friends are. I'm just very happy about who I am, like me as a person, like my major. I'm enjoying it. My friends, the campus is great, and just the friend groups I'm in. I'm in that same nerd group I always go to movies with, and I've been doing stuff with them. So it's just great. It's great turnout. So my grades are my grades, but whatever. It's I still love what I do, and growing, maturing as a person. So it's just everything that has happened this semester has really turned out for the better, and it's been the best one socially. It's been not the best one academically, but it's neither here nor there. But the best one socially, and I'm very happy for what's turned out. So yeah, I might make a post on Instagram about the semester. I just don't. I take pictures, but yeah, I might make a post on Instagram and either share it on YouTube and vice versa. So, not vice versa, but just wherever you want to see it, you can check it out. So, all my social media links are down in the description below, so be sure to check that out. But with that said, guys, I don't want to drone on and on here, but thank you so much for staying with the channel, and I'm always here because this summer it might be a busy one. There's plenty of stuff that I'm going to go see in the theater, and I'm still trying to get a job. like I said, a co-op. But if that doesn't work out, I might go back. I'm gonna probably go back to the YMCA, be a camp counselor, or my parents and I are trying to help me out with finding something for photography or camera wise. So I don't know where that's up. That's up in the air. But I worked at the YMCA for the past couple of years, so I might go back there. But I have a job. I want to learn more video editing. I mean, I'm just making camera or doing YouTube videos, watching things at home, like YouTube at home, going to watch movies. So there's a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing this summer. So, but I wanted to make this episode today just as a special, kind of as a combo, because there's there's a topic I've really been wanting to discuss, and also just talking about BG. So I kind of put it in one video. So there you go. But with that said, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this today. And I don't know when I'll be making more episodes like this, because I definitely want to have a person on here. Specifically, I do want to bring on a person who is a friend of mine from school, and he loves Star Wars. And I was thinking about having me and him on to do like a Star Wars ranking. And I've talked to him about like, hey, would you join me in a video? So we might do that at some point. So yeah. Anyway, and just have like co-hosts on. It would be fun to do that in my podcast. But again, it's difficult with people on college schedules. So I'll see what happens in the fall. But for right now, I'm going to pause the podcast again. I love doing this. I love talking and having making like long form content for the like movie topics and such, but I'm not, there's other stuff that I want to do in the summer. For instance, just try to do like more rankings. I mean, like I said, editing, like using my school camera, but like rankings, tier lists, allegedly, and just obviously the reviews and like movie theater vlogs, like out of the theater. So doing videos like that is already stuff that's worth my time. So the podcast, the long form, would not work week to week or every week, especially if I'm working. So yeah, that's not going to happen. So, but again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this specific episode. And after this one, I will be back in the fall. So anyway, the main topic of the stretched out day, I don't know what that sentence meant, but the topic I want to talk about is movie theaters. Or something like that. I don't know. Movie franchises. So I made a video a while ago called me ranking, like it was like top 10 or my favorite movie franchises, and I want to do that again. I want to change that up, but because I've changed my ranking and stuff. I mean, I could do that now. Like my top 3, my favorite's Marvel, then Mission Impossible, then Star Wars. Harry Potter might be under that, like the Wizarding World, because I like that too, but I don't even know if Pirates of the Caribbean or John Wick counts as franchises. I don't even know what does or doesn't, but at any rate, they're in there too, because I like action and whatever I just said. Horror. What was the one I just said? Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. I like that one too. But it's that's that, right? But the biggest 3. DC is also in there somewhere. But I like superheroes, right? I like action. I like superhero action sci-fi movies. So what's going on today? Like, let's sit down. Let's have a conversation. So, if you don't know, Marvel, the big 3 of these, Marvel, Star Wars, and there's a Harry Potter show coming out, and I'm excited for that. I think people are hating on it, but I'm interested to see how it turns out. But that's a TV show. That's not movies. So, and that's on HBO Max. I think that the Harry Potter series on HBO Max can be a banger, but we're excluding that from this conversation because they already made Harry Potter movies. That's going to be a TV show. We're excluding that. Right now, we're talking about the big 3 movie studios, or not studios, but franchises: Marvel, Star Wars, and DC. Can they get back up there in the next, I'm going to say, year or 2 years? And here's what I'm going to start out with Marvel. Actually, no. I'm going to start out with DC first. This year, they have Superman. And that's a big one. I believe that DC, out of the three, is going to be the first one. I have not watched Superman yet. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm thinking that DC is the first franchise that will get people to go, oh shit, oh my, I see what they're doing. I want more of that. To people that go, oh, James Gunn, oh, this is what Superman is, or like this is what his universe is going to be like. Sign me up. And I completely think that. I think the trailers have sold people. Some people, not all people, don't know what people are doing, going, this movie's gonna suck. I'm like, oh, okay, just go back underneath your rock, Mr. Jethro, but whatever, have fun and have a blast, do it. But I think that it'll be the first one to do successfully, the first franchise to kick it off. Now, I don't know how well the other films will do, but I think Superman will be a win to move that needle upwards for DC. That's my thoughts. I'm excited for it. I'm debating if I want to see it in IMAX or not, but it's my most anticipated movie of the year. Yes, it is over Mission Impossible. I know, but I can't wait for that movie. Can't wait for both those movies. And then we got Marvel. We have Marvel. We just had Thunderbolts. I think it was such a great movie. I don't want to spoil my list. Well, actually, you probably already saw it, so it's fine. It's coming out after this. I put it in my, it's my number one film out of Phase 5. Over Guardians 3, over Deadpool and Wolverine. Both of those are in my top 3, so I love Thunderbolts. It's so freaking good. It just is so good. And then we have Fantastic Four. Like, is the next film. I'm excluding Ironheart. I'm excluding the shows because I don't. I literally don't actually believe in them anymore. Excluding Daredevil. Daredevil was great, but I mean, shows were just okay. Agatha was okay, whatever. So anyway, Fantastic Four is next, and I think that they're great. I mean, I think it looks great. It's better than the last one, and it's. If they mess up any way, shape, or form, I hope they don't. I mean, I thought that Thunderbolts rocked, right? If I thought Thunderbolts rocked, that, I mean, again, I have a very lenient personality, very lenient view of things, but I mean, I don't think Quantumania is a great movie, but I thought some of it was fun, but I digress that Thunderbolts rocked for me. And if they don't nail Fantastic Four, if they don't nail Avengers, which comes out in a year, they're done. Like, they're done. So they need this. I've heard Kevin Feige say he's in the ship again. Bob Iger put him back in the ship to right the wrongs. So I have a feeling Marvel can get back up there. I have faith in Kevin Feige. I trust. In Feige, I trust. In James Gunn, I trust. Both these superhero studios can get back up there. There's things that, I'm not saying that the next Avengers need to be better than the other two. It'd be better than Infinity War and Endgame. I'm just saying that I have faith that I can go to the theater and watch good movies, hence, like, Thunderbolts. So that gets me excited. Fantastic Four, Avengers Doomsday, Spider-Man Brand New Day, which I haven't seen a trailer yet. I'm trepidatious, but let's see how this. I'll check it out. And then the next Avengers Secret Wars. So the next four Marvel movies have promise. I'm just waiting for Doctor Strange 3 because I thought Doctor Strange 2 was fun and I want to see another one. And I want Shang-Chi 2, but don't know what's happening with those movies. And I don't know what's happening with those movies. And after that, excuse me, I don't know what's happening. I don't care if they divert the MCU and make it. By the way, how great was that MCU intro in Thunderbolts? It felt like they're trying to rebrand the MCU. I thought it was an awesome intro. But if they change the MCU after the Multiverse Saga and make it the Mutant Saga, so does that just mean that they're not going to do a Doctor Strange 3 and a Shang-Chi 2? It would make me disappointed because I kind of want them, but hey. What are you going to do? You get what you get and you don't throw a fit, right? Yeah, am I wrong? No. So, anyway, I think that they can get back up there. Both those superhero franchises can get back up there. We're going to have to see. I mean, Superman is in July, and Fantastic Four is in July, so we have keeping our fingers crossed that these They can both these studios, both these franchises can keep going. All right, so the last one we have to talk about is Star Wars. I almost said hashtag. Parentheses, Lucasfilm. Oh boy. So, I cracked my back. It didn't do anything. So, as you may know, there's rumors and speculation that Kathleen Kennedy is out of here. She is out of here. So, she's out of Lucasfilm, coming out, like, retiring, like, she's going to be working there, but she's not going to be the head of everything anymore, like in August, or maybe not August, maybe at the end of the year. I don't know. But sometime within the next end of the year, like year or so, she's out. She's out of leaving like Lucasfilm. She's out of the head of the chair. So people are like, "Oh, Dave Filoni, he knows Star Wars," and other people are like, "No." But so I don't personally care who it is. Just get somebody who knows what they're doing in the head of the chair. But you know, they have the Mando movie. They have the Starfighter movie. I'm going to say this once. I have 2 points here. I think that Star Wars could get back up there. Could get back up. And when I say get back up there, I'm talking about like be the name that they once were. I'm not talking about like, I'm not saying overthrowing Marvel. I'm just saying all three studios can get back up to like the name that they represent. Like DC has never been that. Maybe a couple times with Shazam, Wonder Woman, the kind of the first Aquaman that made $1 billion, but they've all been ruined by a sequel. That's the big dumb problem that DC has had. And so yeah, I think those two can. But Star Wars can either, there's 2 points here. It either can or it can't. And obviously that's the choices they have. But I'm saying here that if their movies don't do, like, they need to stop doing the TV shows altogether. Like, altogether. Stop Andor. Like, Andor's almost done. Ahsoka Season 2, just get it over with. And I love Visions. I am a big supporter of Visions. I'm not an anime watcher, but that is so good. I love it to death. I will die for it now. I don't know. But it's like, Star Wars is a movie franchise, and I can't wait for Mandalorian and Grogu in the theater. And especially the Starfighter movie. It's coming out on my birthday of 2027. I want to go watch this thing celebrate my birthday. Star Wars on my birthday. What? No way. May is Star Wars month already. You give me a Star Wars movie coming out on my birthday. Hell yeah, hell to the yeah. But I think these two movies sound great. And the Vision series, like they're doing a Vision spin-off, but they need to stop the shit. They make animated stuff for Disney Plus, sure, but don't have it tied into canon. Like, stop Ahsoka, stop your Dave Filoni-verse, right? That's what like an Arrowverse, like for DC, was fine enough, but I don't want to pay attention to what's this universe on Disney Plus, what's this, like, make animated stuff, like I literally just said, but the Dave Filoni-verse needs to stop, and just make a new saga, make the Mandalorian movie, make Ahsoka Season 2, stop that, and then make like a Starfighter. If Starfighter does well, they can go, do we want to make this a saga, or do we just want to make this one and done? And if they want to make it one and done, make a new saga of films, excluding the Skywalker saga. So that's where I'm at currently right now, but it'll either fail, like, I don't know how well Mando's going to do. I think it'll do well because people are fans of Mando. They want to see something on the big screen. And then the next year, they're going to want to go see the Starfighter movie on the big screen. But I don't know how else Starfighter will do. If it's going to be like Solo, you know, if it'll be like, that's kind of mid, or whatever. But I hope that Star Wars can make a lot of bank again and get back up there to the name it once was. Just like the other two, just like DC and Marvel. But I have faith in all three of these franchises. The first one, I have faith in both the superhero ones, because I'm a big Marvel watcher. Can you tell? Spider-Man No Way Home. So I'm a big Marvel fan. But I think both the superhero ones are, like James Gunn, I trust. I trust him completely. And I think that Superman is going to be a big win. I think DC is going to be a bigger name than it ever has been before in like a whole decade. So DC will get it up there. Marvel will get back up there with their films, especially with how well Thunderbolts is doing. So those two can get back up there. But I don't know. Do you think Star Wars can? That's my question. I certainly hope so. Do you hope so? So that's kind of all I'm. So yeah, I mean that was. What do you think? You're gonna have to let me know in the comments section below. I really have nothing else to talk about, guys. So I'm just gonna check YouTube real fast and see if there's anything here to talk about. Andor came out. I'll make a review on that. That's not cool. This is life now. I really didn't know what else to talk about because I really just finished talking about what I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of stuff I'm looking forward to, so let me know what you're looking most forward to in the comments below. We got Mission Impossible coming up. Like I'm gonna go see Lilo and Stitch. My parents and I are gonna watch the original this weekend. I've already seen it, and the original, and I'm excited for the new one. So we got the live action Lilo and Stitch. We got Final Destination Bloodlines. I'm gonna see that next. I'm gonna see that like the 17th here, and then Mission Impossible, Lilo and Stitch, Karate Kid. Those are May movies. And then we got F1 in June, How to Train Your Dragon in June, Megan in June, Elio in June, and then July is Superman, Fantastic Four, Jurassic World, and Smurfs. I'm kidding, I don't want Smurfs, but all of those movies I'm going to go see except for Smurfs. So let me know what you're looking forward to the most down in the comment section below. By the way, Last of Us is nuts. I'm loving this season of Last of Us. Stay tuned for a review on that later this month. I got things to watch. I mean, I'll be coming out with things to review. But yeah, so that's where I am at currently. So with that said, guys, I don't want to draw out this video, but those are all my thoughts. Let me know of the movies what you're most excited to see this summer, what you're most excited to see in a review. I'm very excited for this entire movie season. And let me know what you think about the big three franchises down in the comment section below. It's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today, and I'm sorry I couldn't make this one longer, but again, that's really all I just kind of wanted to talk about. I really just wanted to ask you guys that and explain my thoughts about what I think about the big three franchises out there, because I think that there's a chance that they can all get back up there. I was just talking about this with my friend Michael, right, after Thunderbolts, and I said, I think Marvel has a bigger chance to get back up there than Star Wars does. And he's like, yeah, you're not right. I mean, you're wrong. You're not wrong about that. But the thing about that is, I think I would love Star Wars, like the fact that they're going to put movies out, allegedly. I mean, the Mando movie, I mean, that's for sure happening. With Starfighter, they've confirmed Starfighter has a release date, has a filming date and a release date. I mean, it's in pre-production, and then they're going to start filming in the fall, and the release date. So that's at least not concerning. Like, that's a good sign. But you know, Marvel at least has a plan. Like, they've had films since Star Wars. That's the thing, though. I forgot to mention that. They've had films since Star Wars. I've always loved watching Star Wars. I've always loved watching Marvel. Star Wars, like, here's another thing I want to address before I leave, is Marvel, some people say that the shows feel like homework. I just enjoyed watching the Marvel projects, the Marvel projects what they've given us. But Star Wars, the shows some of them have just felt meaningless to me. Like, at the end of the day, I'm like, the only ones like are Andor and Mandalorian that I like, and Visions I love. But like, I'm just like, okay, what was the point? Like, I want to see a Star Wars movie on the big screen again. Like, these shows, I'm just like, all right, it's a Star Wars show, really? My Skeleton Crew was also fun, but I'm like, yeah, but what? I'm like, okay. That's kind of what I felt like, and Marvel. Some people will do the same thing, like go what? But Moon Knight, like it looked cool, and I just want more laser swords in Star Wars. Like Visions was awesome, Acolyte tried, but it was awful. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I hope you guys agree. I mean, again, Andor's nice, Andor's really cool, but I just want more. I just want more laser swords, like in Revenge of the Sith or something. Give me that. Give me. So I hope I hope Mando and Starfighter, Mandalorian and Grogu and Starfighter are really good. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Behind the Screen. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me at the Screen Speak channel. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me. Don't forget to keep calm, watch screen. Peace out, everyone. Bye.